Hello everyone. How's everyone doing? Um, got some ideas together about the part 2 of the mixed media painting, the female outline. I've come up with some colors. We're going to see what I'm going to use. But it's a little process. It took time for me to mix the paints, well, to choose the paints, then to mix them with the Flotrol, glue all, a little bit of water if necessary. And I had to make a cell activator. So let me take you down and show you what I've been doing to get prepared for part 2. This is part 2A. How about that? So what I've learned in mixing acrylic paints for paint pours is to use Flotrol. And Flotrol helps create cells, large cells, and it also improves the flow of the paint, and it prevents cracking. But Flotrol sometimes has lumps in it, so what I had to do was strain it. So I just took it from this Flotrol bottle that it came in and took a strainer. You can use a stocking on the end of this, but I used this little strainer. So I've already used it and mixed up my paints, and I'm going to strain it back into this container and wash this one out. See if we have even any more lumps in it. But I just want to put it back in this bottle. And of course you can't see anything I'm doing, right? You can't, because I'm not in the camera. Straighten it back in. I'll wash this out and store it with my paint junk. Paint supplies. But like I was saying, you strain it because sometimes Flotrol has lumps in it and you don't want the lumps to get into your paint. So I'm just straining it back into the bottle to put away. Yeah, I'm going to get every little bit of it out because it's not cheap. That's good enough. I'll rinse that out and put it away. Oh, I need some paper towels. See the thickness? Oh, you can't see. Let me see if I can show you. See, that thick stuff you don't want in your paint. So I'll put this away. Of course, my camera quality is not good. So what I've done is chose some paints. This is Martha Stewart, and it's a satin paint, and it's called Sun Kiss, so it's a really pretty yellow. I've mixed it up in this container, and I've put 1 part paint, 2 parts Flotrol, and 1 part glue. And what that does is also create cells. So that color I think I plan on using. Then I have this Folk Art Vivid Orange, and I've done the same thing for this one in this container. Same parts, because I want the paints to be the same consistency. And if one ends up a little thicker, because some paints are thicker, if one ends up a little thicker, then I put a few drops of water in it to get it to the same consistency that I want all the paints to be. So that's 1 part paint, 2 parts Flotrol, 1 part glue. Then I want to use a little of this black. I'm not going to use much. This is Folk Art Color Shift metallic black. It's like a gold black. It's called Black Flash. Is it Flash or Flesh? Flash. And so I've had some of that before, but I ran out. But I did mix up some more, and I used the same parts. So I'm going to use that. Then, what else did I come up with? I had some of this mixed up already. I just needed some more. So it's Apple Barrel Nutmeg Brown. And that's that color there. Not to say that I'm going to use all these colors, but I may not. This one is bronze. This is a Craft Smart bronze. It's a metallic. Then I have Apple Barrel Summer Sunset. Same mixtures, just different color paint. And this is like a deep peach to me, like a deep peach. But it's called Summer Sunset. Then I have Apple Barrel Golden Sunset, which is like a mustard yellow to me. And what else? One more. This is white, but it's a pearlescent, and it's Sargent Art pearlescent mixing medium. And I did the same mixing. I did 1 part of the acrylic paint, the pearlescent pearl, 2 parts Flotrol, 1 part glue. And it's an iridescent type white. And that's from this bottle here. Okay. Then I made a cell activator. And this is a lot, so hopefully I can use this for quite a while. I hope it doesn't go bad. But it's white acrylic paint, Flotrol, and silicone. So what I have done is I did 1 part, and it's almost full. I did 1 part like that of white acrylic paint. I filled it up. So this is about, I would say 2, 3, it's about 4 to 5 parts Flotrol. And then I put several drops of silicone in there. And this is a cell activator. So this is what I use to really create cells. We shall see. I believe that's all. Now I just have to figure out what technique I'm going to use on the painting, because I don't want to use something that blows out too much, because I don't want it to cover her face, or I don't want it to cover too much of the canvas. I just want it to be the hair. So I think I have an idea, and I'll come back with that when I'm ready to paint, which will be part 2B. Should be the final video. Should be. It just takes a little preparation. So I'll be back when I'm ready to paint. I did want to show you what I was doing in transferring the paint. I wanted to use these precision tip bottles and put a little bit of each color paint into them so that I would have some type of control over the flow as I place the paint down on the canvas. And I'll probably be taking these out, these little tips, but I wanted to fill each container, which is just a little bit, and I'll probably have to refill them. But I wanted to fill these containers with the colors. And I'll just show you how I did one. They come with a little funnel, and I ordered these from Amazon. And I'm just going to pour it into the bottle, into the small precision tip bottle, and let it flow in there until I fill it up. And hopefully using these little bottles I'll have more control. I certainly hope so when I put the colors onto the canvas. I want control because I don't want the hair all over everywhere. I want to kind of style it kind of sort of the way I want. And with acrylic pour, it's not going to be exactly how I want, but it'll be close. Fluid paint tends to go and do what it wants to, on its own, how it wants to. You're always surprised with the result. Just a little bit more, chop that off. I've got 3 more bottles to fill, and I'll fill those and come back to you as I begin placing it on the canvas. All right, I have 5 done, 3 more to go. I'll be back.